Want to get better at Brawlhalla? You've come to the right place. Me and Odin are gonna help you go on a journey to master all the weapons so that you can finally reach Valhalla and claim all the glory. Now in this video, we will go into the Scythe, arguably the most complex weapon in the game, but still does have a high skill ceiling and isn't too hard to master. So get ready, gamers.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Neutral light attack, side light attack, down light attack, neutral air attack, side air attack, down air attack, and finally, ground pound and recovery. With all the movesets out of the way, let's get into combos. The Scythe, unlike other weapons in the game, has lots of strings you can do to catch dodges, since it has lots of optional moves. For example, a dodge in, chase dodge read, just soft side light, chase dodge up diagonally, and then turn around reverse dare into side air. From there, it's up to you to make the read of whether your opponent will jump or fast fall. You could nair or recovery or down air. Then there is hard side light, chase dodge, reverse neutral light, soft side light, jump, chase dodge, reverse nair also catches dodge in, or forward nair to catch dodge away. Soft side light, chase dodge up, recovery catches dodge up, and obviously soft side light, wait, and then neutral light if they dodge down or spot dodge. I see some people going for soft side light, jump, gravity cancel, reverse, but this is not optimal because for one, you burn your dodge and you've used a jump. If your opponent hasn't dodged that way, you could be heavily punished for this. Therefore, this is more optimal because you haven't burnt too many options, even if you are on stage. If they dodge up or something, you're on the ground, so you have an advantage. You can wait and punish their landing or something. Down air into ground pound off stage is kinda easy, but not something I recommend if you're new to Scythe or low gold. Okay, I gave you some examples of dodge reads for Scythe, but how do you actually get the mindset to put these to good use? Because we all know in a real game, in every situation, you're not gonna get the opportunity to do this. You're not gonna be thinking, oh, let me think back to the tutorial. No, it's gonna take time and perseverance. Movement. I've already covered this topic in a previous video, but now we will go more in depth for the specific weapon and what to actually do for playing the weapon. You know the movesets, you know the combos. Now what do you do in neutral against an opponent you've never played against before, or on a map you're probably not even that great on? Well, stage control with Scythe is kind of tricky if you don't play right. It can feel like you're wasting a lot of your time just spamming downlight on edge, and just end up being a floaty down air reliant player. Now, you see Scythe side air is underrated because while it does not have active input, it does have a setup for side light on the ground, just like most other weapons in the game because of its fast recovery. It can also be used as kinda like a shield off stage if you're trying to get back and potentially lead to a setup. Ground pound should be the move you rarely ever throw out. I understand its hitbox is kinda finicky and janky, however don't let it fool you. It is bad. Try not to overextend with Scythe. Believe it or not, I believe it is one of those most skillful weapons in the game, mainly due to the fact that it requires great patience compared to other weapons, for somewhat of a reward. Your neutral game for this weapon requires reading not just your opponent's dodge, but also their movement as well to an unmatched degree of skill. Let's finally talk about offstage. I know you've seen the Sandstorm and Pavelski clips. I've seen them too. They're great, but you and I ain't Sandstorm or Pavelski. In fact, I have almost 2,000 hours in the game from starting way back in 2018, but Pavelski in that same time has 10,000, well, more than that. So, of course you ain't gonna be going all beast mode on your opponent and consistently, but just remember, as a bit of advice, you don't want to be overcommitting or else you may get reversaled or just kill yourself. I do understand it's all well and good just to talk, and on paper this stuff that I'm talking about seems pretty obvious. That's why I will play a few games and let Odin be the judge of their highlights.
Yes. I was a fool. To think you were ready.
Hey! You're unworthy of your title! You're unworthy!
Well, that was a little harsh, eh? I guess not everyone has potential. But nevertheless, if this tutorial helped you in any way, be sure to leave a like and me and Odin will catch you in the next one.
I'm not sure what I need.